In Lexington, Kentucky, I was growing up. In, I guess, 4th grade, the teacher came around to all the classrooms with a petting zoo of instruments. She played a little violin for everybody, and then she picked up the cello. And she happened to make some noises on it that were very appealing to me as a 4th grader. My grandfather was an old-time fiddler in East Kentucky, so the cello started to become a palette, this kind of wooden box with strings that pulled me through all these narratives. And in Kentucky, those narratives are pretty special. You have to really get on your feet and walk through the hills of Kentucky to see its beauty. You know, if you want to see the Red River Gorge and all those amazing, you know, rock faces and sculptures, really, you have to hike in to see it. You can't even see it from above. And I feel like the same can be said for the arts community. You really have to be here and walk through the community and spend time here to truly understand it. The image of Kentucky can be distilled into a few very specific things, you know, and as I travel around the world, those are usually bourbon, horses, basketball, but there's so much more here. So I'm constantly inviting people to come back to the state and say, hey, have a look, spend a little time, walk through, ride your bike, listen, because there's so many good stories here, so much good art being made in this town. Art is such an important thing to teach people, to connect people, so that they will choose to spend their time fighting for the things that they believe in. I think art is choice. It's the act of using your personal taste and your cultural background and your social awareness to choose pieces and put them together into something that you feel like represents you or your community.